Hi, my name is Arie Moyal, and I'm the founder of HugTrain USA. This is our 4th year running this trip, so basically we go around the country at Christmas time for 2 weeks, because that's what fits in our Amtrak Rail Pass. And we try to hit as many cities as possible following the schedule. And we are available for hugs. We talk about mental health, we're an ear, we're support, but the main way that we deliver it is through hugs, because hugs, just without needing a huge explanation, are a form of support, are a note that acknowledgement of your existence and of your importance, and so we're available just to help fill the gap that's created by the holidays in terms of mental health support systems. Well, basically, I was living in Canada and I was about to move to England, and at the same time there was a woman who was planning to fly around the world with her husband, who's a pilot, to hug all the way around the world. She was planning the global hug tour. She wasn't able to raise money for costs, and I'd already planned, so since to do a farewell sort of tour of North America, I wasn't planning to be in North America much more after I'd moved to England. And I said, you know what, I'm doing this trip, it's a bit selfish, it's at Christmas, what can I do to just kick it up a notch and make it worth more than just me and my friends? And I said, well, I'll be available for hugs during the holidays, because that's when I'm traveling, and that was the first year. And I've had individual reasons for the following 2 years, but now it's just, it's become a thing.
Caring, love, affectionate, and you have a better day when you get a hug. That's for sure. So I love hugs.
Just receive random love. I think everybody really needs that today.
Nobody knows what people go through things in life, and you never know what a smile and a hug do for a person. You brighten up their day, make them feel better. Because a lot of people have situations where you don't know what's going on in their life, and you say hello to them, that'll brighten their day up. And that's what we need, more hugs and smiles. They need to be every day, not just today.
In 2010, I sort of had a message from above. My friend's fiance passed away. Basically, he had mental health challenges, and that's what overtook him. And I went to a dinner in London, and I wasn't sure if I should do it again the second year, and it was really at the last minute. His name was Danny, and he loved feathers, and he loved Israel as well. And when they buried him, this brown feather landed on his coffin. And a few weeks later, I was at a dinner, and I met this girl, and she was wearing brown feather earrings. And I said, okay, this is interesting. So I started talking to her. And then I asked her what her name was. And her name was Danny. So I knew that I had to do the trip again the second year. Well, I just feel like I am so blessed to have this opportunity to make a difference and to take action, and to stand up. It's challenging for me because it's not usual for anyone to go up to strangers and say, hey, do you want a hug? And it's helped me actually bring down a little bit of my own shyness, surprise. And it has helped me realize that we really are connected, and again, that it just takes something small to make a difference. So I took an action that was available to me. I was already traveling. I said, you know what, let's put up a website, let's make a little bit of noise, let's see what happens. And that's what I did. So I'm just giving, so this bracelet is a paid forward bracelet, and on it you've got a code, a special code. And what
Excellent.
You're going to go to thenewtonproject.com and register that.
Absolutely.
Wear it for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then pay it forward.
Okay, excellent, wonderful.
Keep tracking what the impact is this year.
Sure, that's great. No, this is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's great. So to me, paying it forward means that when you have an opportunity to do a good thing, you basically, you take that opportunity and you do something helpful, not because you need anything from someone, but just because, they could use it, or and just ask them. Like, I've done that before. While I was traveling, there was this girl, and she had her baggage was delayed, but she didn't speak English, and she was dealing with Delta and all of it. And I just took some time out to help her figure that out and figure out where her baggage was ending up. And she asked me, what can I do for you? And I said, just do something nice for someone else. And that's what paying it forward means to me. That's what it's about. So I'm hugging people just because, I am lucky that I have this opportunity to do this at this time. I've got these 2 weeks. I don't have to be home for Christmas because I'm Jewish, and so my parents don't expect me to be home. And I have the opportunity, the financial means, I have the time, and so I'm taking advantage of that to help help people, you know, understand that it's little things that matter, and you can make a difference, and it just takes something small like a hug. The one last thought I'd like to leave with everyone is, you know, aside from taking a moment when you're stressed out to just focus on what it is you do want, and that's really, really, really important and something to sit with, is that it doesn't have to be a big deal. You can pay it forward, just a small thing, you know, buy the person behind you in line at the coffee shop their coffee so they don't have to pay for it, or help a neighbor or whatever. Just, you know, it doesn't take huge actions to change the world, and you don't have to wait for everyone else to change. Just do what's available to you to do, and we'll all, you know, benefit from it. So I really want to thank Nokia, who have been, you know, year in, year out, like the last 2 years, a great sponsor. They've helped us cover our telecoms costs. They've given us some great phones that have also doubled as video and photo cameras, and you know, and they've really been helpful, and we're really grateful for their support. We're also grateful this year for the Newton project and their Pay It Forward bracelets that have helped us track the impact of HugTrain for the first time. You know, obviously the HugTrain planning team, so that's Alyssa Thorne and Jill Kopp-Manty, who actually got me started with a Facebook group. It was her idea. Marla Schulman, Joseph Gear, Sonia Marcela Martinez, and I'm really sorry if I've forgotten you, but you're all amazing and I love you all so much. So some of the feedback that I've gotten from the hugs is that, you know, that people appreciate that my presence is there. I've been people offering blessings, bless you for doing this, thank you so much for doing this, it's so important. And you know, and people, you know, you make their day sometimes. You know, sometimes they don't even know that they need it until you offer it, or you make them aware that it's available. And it makes a difference, you know, especially again when you're traveling during the holidays, you know, whether it's because I've come across people who are traveling to get away from their family or not to be at home during Christmas, so they're traveling on Christmas Day, you know, and the people who have to work on those trains also, you know, and especially with, you know, sometimes there's delays with the winter weather and whatever it is, and that also adds to that stress. And in New York Penn Station and in Chicago, I also come across a lot of homeless people. I decided to do something small. And it's grown because I've involved people, and that's the thing. The most impactful thing is asking for help, and when you're doing something that matters, you know, it definitely has that impact, and that's just a lesson that I've learned this year for sure. Help a neighbor or whatever. Just, you know, it doesn't take huge actions to change the world, and you don't have to wait for everyone else to change. Just do what's available to you to do.